Hey guys, today's video is about ancient Egyptian mythology. If you have watched my previous videos about similarity between Egyptian hieroglyphics and Amharic, you will know by now that there was a close relationship between ancient Egypt and Ethiopia. And even though it seems that the Amharic might have developed from the Egyptian hieroglyphics, it were the people who migrated from Ethiopia that started the civilization in ancient Egypt. And today I will also again prove to you by showing you or by showing the similarity you find in the mythology of Atum. In this picture, as you can see, ancient Egyptian name was Kemet, and I have also brought the hieroglyphics of Ramses, how you write Ramses. And surprisingly, the first two, not only two, the first three symbols exists in Amharic. Similar letters exist in Amharic, and today I will prove to you again by going through the Atum mythology. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Ancient Egyptian mythology, Atum mythology. Atum, also known as Temme or Tammu, was the first and most important ancient Egyptian god to be worshipped in Lunu, that is Heliopolis, in Lower Egypt in the Old Kingdom period. When we transliterate Atum into Amharic, it gives you a meaning of his sealed or you mother, while the house or the temple where it was worshipped was known as Parratemme or Farratemme, which means fruit with mother. The earliest record of Atum exists in the pyramid text of the 5th and 6th dynasty, and then it exists in the coffin texts of nobles. In the late period, amulets of lizard were worn as a token of Atum, and surprisingly, in Amharic, lizard means Enshalalit. And when we read the word without vowels as they do in ancient Egypt and any other ancient script, it gives you a meaning of I 4,000 or I 1,000 Ulalates or I agreed day or I chanted war chants. This is so surprising. And you can see the connection with Amharic, with Ethiopia. The mythology of Atum says, in the beginning there was nothing, Nun, which when it is transliterated into Amharic means come, come. Then a mound of earth rose from Nun, and upon it Atum created himself. In Amharic, the word Nana or Nun and Atum together give a meaning of come, come, you mother, or come, come, sealed. Atum spout out Shu and Tefnet from his mouth. And scholars say that Shu means air and Tefnet means moisture. But in Amharic, Shu means 1,000, she. And Tefnut means Tef is the smallest cereal in the world, which is only found in Ethiopia, from which injera is baked. And the second word net means come from. So it means F or minute come from his mouth. When the three words Atum, Shu, and Tefnet are put together as a sentence, it gives a meaning of you mother 1,000 from mouth come from, or sealed 1,000 from breathing come from, or you mother F or minute come from. The myth continues to say that Atum's two offsprings were lost to the darkness, and Atum sent his eye to look for them, from which came the eye of Ra. When his offsprings are found, he named Shu as life and Tefnet as order, and entwined them together. Atum kissed his daughter Tefnet, and created the first mound Lunu, or Heliopolis, from the waters of Nun. In Amharic, Lunu means for me, and when all the words are put together in a sentence, it says, "You mother, kissed from mouth, come for me come," or "You mother, with breathing come, from for me come," or sealed F or minute, come from, for me come. Shu and Tefnet gave birth to Gub and Net. Gabba means got in. While Nut means come from. In total, it gives a meaning of 1,000 minute got in, come from. In turn, Gub and Nut gave birth to Osiris, Isis, Set, Nephthys, and Horus. When Osiris is transliterated into Amharic, it means Asa Rasa, which means fish forgotten or tied up person. When Isis is transliterated into Amharic, it gives you a word Asasa, which means fish person or his court. When Set is transliterated into Amharic, it gives you a meaning of female or he gave. When Nephthys is transliterated into Amharic, it gives you a word of Nephthys, which literally means come breathing here person or blow here person. And when Horus is transliterated into Amharic, it gives you a word of Harasa, which literally means he plucked or silk person or first forgotten. When the words are put together in a sentence, it gives two meanings or more. One, got in come from fish soaked, his court female, blow here person ploughed, or got in come from tied up person, fish person gave come breathing here, person first forgotten. In the Book of the Dead, Atum tells Osiris that he will eventually destroy the world, submerging everything back into the primal waters Nun, which were all that existed at the beginning of time. In this non-existence, Atum and Osiris would survive in the form of serpents. And surprisingly, in Amharic, a serpent means ebab or zendo, python or snake or ebab. When the word serpent is transliterated into Amharic, it gives a meaning of abebe. It gives a word abebe or zaned. And when it gives a meaning of blossom or of burn. So the words, when the words are put together, it gives a meaning of you mother fish soaked blossom or sealed tied up of burn. This is so amazing. It fits so perfectly, you know. Having the serpent, you might think only as a serpent or as a snake, but what they are telling you with that symbol is another word, another meaning. Like for the snake abebe, which means to blossom, while zendo python, which means to burn. It gives you a meaning of burn when you put it when you put the words without vowel, like ancient Egyptian did. Atum was linked with solar theology as the self-developing scarab, which represented the newly created sun. Scarab in Amharic means tinziza, and when we put it without a vowel, like ancient time, it says tenazaza. This word is so surprising. And when we transliterate it into Amharic, tenazaza, and it means leaving a will or God order, or it means of telling of your misdeeds or your sins. So therefore the words, when they are put together, it gives you a meaning of you mother leave a will, or you mother God order, or you mother your sins you tell. That's how it gives you the meaning. So as you can see, all the words have meanings in Amharic. So how can this be if there is no relationship between them? There is a close relationship. One comes from the other. That's what it indicates. So ancient Egypt and Ethiopia, or Amharic, or the Amharic people, are very much connected.